The Jeffrey Epstein story has captivated the American public since his untimely death in a maximum security prison in 2019. Attempts to subdue or censor the information have only fanned the flames of intrigue. So why is the Jeffrey Epstein saga so steeped in fanfare? What is true? What is theater? Today, we'll scratch at the surface in this very first MAD Mumma production. In 1974, a 21-year-old Jeffrey Epstein was a college dropout with no credentials. Despite that, Jeffrey swung a mathematics teaching position at the prestigious Dalton School in New York City. Bit peculiar for an elite private institution. The school was led by headmaster Donald Barr, who served in the OSS, a precursor to the CIA, prior to his tenure at Dalton School. But before you conspiracy theorists start writing manifestos in crayon, people in the 70s got hired with a charming smile and a firm handshake all the time. It's a boomer thing. So no need to pitchfork quite yet. Donald Barr just liked to hire cool, hip teachers with shared eccentricities. For example, Donald Barr got a master's in English from Columbia. Must be an artsy type. He had an affinity for writing pulpy science fiction novels. Like in 1973, 1 year prior to hiring Jeffrey Epstein, he published Space Relations, which I am told is about an alien planet ruled by oligarchs whose immense power and wealth rendered them insane and engaged in child sex slavery. Bit on the nose foreshadowing. Well, I'm sure Donald just sensed the mathematical genius of Jeffrey Epstein and what a high-energy orator he would be to inspire his students, no? Big negatory. Epstein was fired after 1 year of schooling, citing terrible performance and attending student parties. One former student recalled that Epstein told his class not to stress over the grades, because they'd all be getting A's. Well, at least Donald got the cool part right. Nice work. Nothing to see or weird at all here. Jeffrey Epstein found new employment at finance giant Bear Stearns. How is this possible? While at the Dalton School, he tutored Alan Greenberg's son, Ted, who happened to be the CEO of Bear Stearns. Oh, what a charmer. Wonder what he tutored Ted in. Must have put in a good word. The gravy train didn't last. In 1981, Epstein was asked to leave Bear Stearns under ambiguous circumstances, common theme. The official statement being due to a Regulation D violation. Yeah, I bet he did. The man has a knack for getting fired. Following his stellar reputation at Bear Stearns for financial fugazi, Jeffrey Epstein said, "Fine, I don't need you guys. I'll start my own firm, J. Epstein & Co." His client list was reportedly small, but did include the CEO of Victoria's Secret, billionaire Lex Wexner, who turns out to be a notable figure in this story arc for several reasons. Wexner founded the Study Group in 1991, also known as Mega Group, which comprised of several influential Jewish American billionaires that met periodically to discuss philanthropy and help fund pro-Israeli causes. The juicier part being the latter half, as Mega Group has historically served as a vehicle for influence operations in the United States, i.e. soft power, occasionally leading to some overlapping interests with Israeli intelligence. Cutting back to this 1990s bromance, Lex Wexner fancied Epstein so much, he gifted his $50 million New York City mansion, which Epstein made his primary residence, after substantial reservations. But wait, there's more. Wexner gave Epstein power of attorney over his financial portfolio. From that point on, Epstein has been described as a man with infinite means, the source of his wealth, albeit obscure, but Wexner's relationship certainly being a key source. Additionally, Epstein is said to have leveraged the Mega Group to help build his network of high-ranking contacts, epitomizing Epstein with a Herculean level of schmoozing. The Titan of schmooze. While Epstein gets a gold medal for networking, his financial prowess as a legitimate money manager has been questioned. with some alleging his firm was primarily a construct for intelligence agencies, USA, Israeli, rather than solely financial. You add his second-in-command and close confidant Ghislaine Maxwell, daughter of Robert Maxwell, look it up, and things start to really heat up. However legitimate or illegitimate, this kayfabe proved quite successful. Epstein amassed a prolific network of top US politicians, business tycoons, Hollywood stars, and academic scholars, a cohort that gave him a status of global prestige. But it wasn't money market mutual funds that piqued the interest of the elite, rather access to certain deviancies under a layer of obscurity that Jeff Epstein and his apparatus provided. This value emanated throughout Epstein's various properties in Manhattan, thanks Lex, Palm Beach, New Mexico, and most notably the US Virgin Islands, often referred to now as Pedophile Island, accessible only by boat or plane. How charming. But like Leonardo DiCaprio in Catch Me If You Can, Epstein's discretion started to wane. After his 2006 and 2019 indictments, there was further breadcrumbs that his various properties were used as honeypot operations, yum yum, to gather blackmail material for leverage among coves of power. Epstein's sweetheart plea deal in 2008 helped contribute to this framework after Alexandra Acosta told the Trump transition team in 2016 that he was told to back off Epstein as he belonged to intelligence, per the reporting of Vicky Ward. This story traces alignment with a key question that gnaws at the American consciousness with greater and greater volume today. Who really governs us? Where does the leverage lie? And what percentage of this is theater? Fast forward to 2024, Trump's second presidential campaign ran on the age of disclosure, promising to release the Epstein files. The American public was thirsty for some truth, and Trump's transition team was promising a tall glass of justice lemonade. The dusty intelligence coffers were being exhumed, and sunlight shall shine upon them. Maybe.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So have you seen anything that you said, oh my gosh?
Not yet.
You said last week that you have the Epstein files on your desk. When can we see them, and what's taking so long to release them?
I do. Jesse, there are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims. 200. So we have, well over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their personal information. But other than that, I think tomorrow, the personal information of victims. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released by my office.
What kind? Are we going to see who was on the flights? Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah, what you're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information.
Now, live on site. It's great to see you.
Great to see you.
Are you drowning yet? How many weeks in?
Just a few.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Let me start with the Epstein case, because there was an expectation that this was going to be bigger. You had the same expectation.
We all did. And the FBI handed over a couple hundred pages of documents. But, Sean, I gave them a deadline of Friday at 8 a.m. to get us everything. And a source had told me where the documents were being kept. Southern District of New York, shock. So we got them all by, hopefully all of them, Friday at 8 a.m., thousands of pages of documents. I have the FBI going through them, and Cash is also, now that we have Cash here, it's a game changer, of course, and Cash is going to, Director Patel is going to get us a detailed report as to why the FBI withheld all of those documents.
Okay.
Who has Jeffrey Epstein's
Black Book?
Black Book?
FBI.
But who? That is, I mean, there's...
Oh, that's under direct control of the director of the FBI.
On this issue, so we know who worked with Jeffrey Epstein in building these sex trafficking rings.
Absolutely, Senator. Child sex trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything, if confirmed as FBI director, to make sure the American public knows the full weight of what happened in the past and how we are going to countermand missing children and exploited children going forward.
How much can you talk about what you've seen?
Not yet. Just what I've told you.
Can you say you've seen anything?
No, that's the point, that there's nothing in there. Like in the video. You guys would be bored.
You're talking about the video of the murder or the suicide.
The suicide.
But what about the video from the island?
Oh, that's sorry. So you're talking about two different things. So
sorry.
So again, we're going to give you everything we can, and people have to remember, we're not going to re-victimize women. We're not going to put that shit back out there. It's not happening, because then he wins. Not doing it. You want to hate me for it? Fine. Again, logical play out. If there was a video of some guy or gal committing felonies on an island and I'm in charge, don't you think you'd see it?
If you have access to it.
If I have it, period.
Right.
If I have it.
So
where else would it be?
Right. If you have it.
Right.
But you can't say that you have it.
No, we're giving you everything we have.
So far.
Everything we have so far is.
Have you guys gone over all the video that's available?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what takes so much damn time.
Right.
And
is there video from the island?
Not of what you want. The people out there have.
Thank you all so much, and such an honor, Matt. He's in the hot seat. This was kind of a last-minute assignment for him, and we have some news from the Attorney General's office.
I do. Thank you very much, and thank you all for being here with us today and having me. I do have a note from the Attorney General, Attorney General Pam Bondi, that I wanted to share, which is the following.
With such a gigantic pivot, one is left to wonder if truth is treason and an empire of lies. Luckily, the current pressure to yield some disclosures from the public is like a Category 5 yay storm. But my feeling is the public will remain unsatiated, a thirst unquenched due to the file's mutually assured destruction. And all that will remain is an underlying signal from the deep state apparatus gloating, "Hush, we've got you."